So where does this go next? Well, you're at a really important moment. You really actually have almost all of the basic differentiation rules and the derivatives for the main functions that we're going to work with in this particular class. One little sliver of information that still needs to come. So we currently know the derivatives of all 6 trig functions. We learned them throughout the course of Unit 2 for sine, cosine, tangent, secant, cosecant, and cotangent. But this rule right here, this idea that we can take a function's inverse and we can also differentiate it for the derivatives of inverses, will allow us to find the derivatives of the inverse trig functions. And that's what we'll focus on in topic 3.4. The idea that we can take, so just kind of some examples from a notational standpoint of what we're going to look to be doing here in the next topic. We're going to want to take the derivative with respect to x of the inverse sine function. And we'll kind of review what those are, just like how we reviewed what inverse functions were at the beginning of this lesson, but this is going to be something we're interested in doing. Or we'll take the derivative with respect to x. Another notation we have for our inverse trig functions is sometimes you'll hear them referred to as arc, whatever the trig function is. So for example, the derivative with respect to x of the arc cosine of x. Really the same idea, inverse sine, inverse cosine, arc sine, arc cosine. That means the same thing. That notation means the same thing. It's just 2 different ways of expressing it. And we'll learn how to differentiate those functions in the next topic.